Sorry about the crunching. My kid's eating chips. I'm holding a camera right now. Super excited. It's shaking right now. I got a bunch of games. Most of them 32X games. I know a lot of them are sports games. Don't care. It was $10. Yes. So happy. So happy. So we're going to keep looking. But, oh, I need a 32X in my collection. And it was so cool to finally start that collection. Alright guys, just hit up a block sale. So I went to about 4 garage sales, so I'm just going to kind of show some things off. For the kiddo, 3 Thomas movies. I got all these for $4, so pretty cool. They wanted 3 a piece for them. $2 he wanted, I got it for $1. Guitar Hero for the DS. They wanted 5 for this one. This is more for a friend. Got it for $1, so really cool. And then up on the screen here, I got those Duplos. They wanted 5 for that entire bin, and I got it for $3. So a lot of kid stuff, a couple of random games for the collection, nothing really major. So yeah, it's been a really good day so far. We're gonna keep going. Okay guys, very small kid pickup, but first, I got this for $2. Now, I'm a huge Packers fan, Madden 09, and all sports games. But what's funny was inside, there was not 1, but 2 Madden 11 discs. So I got a chuckle out of that. And then I also, if I'm going to flash it on the screen, got him that basketball hoop and that basketball for $10. They wanted 25 with no basketball. So, you know, I haggled. I know that ball's too big, so I'll have to find him a little ball. But one of the things I was looking for this summer, I got. So really cool. Well, it finally happened. I got N64 games, and I finally got Mario Kart 64. I got all these for $20, but Smash I'll be able to resell because I own it. Glover don't have. Snowboard Kids I don't have. And Harvest Moon 64 don't have. N64 collection's growing, and I finally got it. Beautiful label. Just, oh, I'm so happy. So happy. Like the N60, like I knew I didn't want to spend the full retail like price on this, and I knew I'd finally find one, and yes. So today might be the best video game day I've ever had in my entire life. I'm going to put everything I got on the screen right now, and I got it for $30, and the asking price is up there. I have to add it up, and I just dropped the game. Really excited. A bunch of N64 games. My kid is playing with his car right now. A bunch of N64 games that I didn't own. So really excited to add those to my collection. The Game Boy Micro. I have never once seen these in the wild. They don't play Game Boy Color games, but this is pretty cool, Game Boy Advance. And then yeah, a bunch of 3DS game or DS games and one 3DS game. I Wanted You, and a Pokemon game. Like awesome. So do you like? And I got him at another garage sale, which was down the street. Might as well do this now. I got him a car for 50 cents, and then they gave me, as I put all the stuff away, these 3 games for $1, including this one. Yay. Okay, looters, here's my haul for the week. It was a really amazing week. Here's everything I bought, everything I sold, and my total for the week. This will include both video games and non-video game stuff. Here are the number of items I'm adding to my collection. Now, just to clarify, this number is kind of rough because there's certain things that I'm planning on selling, certain things I'm planning on keeping, and that can kind of change over time. So this number is kind of an estimate. Here are my season totals for the entire season. Extremely excited to add a Game Boy Advance Micro to the collection. This was the kind of a failed Game Boy Advance model towards the end of the life of the Game Boy Advance. I have to double check the numbers to see if it was failed, but I'm pretty sure it was. You know, it doesn't play Game Boy Color, and I haven't gotten a chance to make sure it works. I ordered a charger off Amazon, so hopefully it's going to work, but I'm pretty confident it will. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. What else did I get? Mario Kart 64. Yes, so growing up, I was big into the N64. It came out, when I was probably in like 4th grade. And, it was one of those games that all of my friends had. And I was just kind of like, I would borrow it, or we played a lot over there. And I never kind of had a need to play it, or like not to play it, but to own it. It's definitely the best Mario Kart game in the entire franchise. And I think all the Mario Kart games are kind of trying to be it. It was pretty groundbreaking, revolutionary, and it still plays and looks great today. I didn't want to pay full retail for it because I knew at some point I would find this. It's one of those common games that has kind of a higher price point. So, but yeah, and the cart's in amazing shape. I mean, you can't find one with a better label. So, was really excited to add that to the collection. And, I got a bunch of other interesting things too. Some 32X games, which I've been striving to, to start to collect for. I don't have a 32X, that failed Sega peripheral. It's still pretty cool. I wish the Retron 5 played them. But yeah, I mean, and to find one in box, and I know it's a golf game, but the box is in amazing shape. So I'm always looking for, some of that, older Sega stuff. It doesn't get enough love, and I actually grew up with the Genesis, so that was pretty cool stuff to find. Harvest Moon 64, was surprised to see how high the price, like the retail value is on that. I used PriceStarting.com, and a bunch of N64 games I got to add to my collection, and I'll be able to subsidize some of that cost because I'll be selling Smash because I already own Super Smash for the Nintendo 64. Bunch of other random stuff, DS games. Another item off the list. My goal was to find a Pokemon game that wasn't red, blue, or yellow in the wild, and I found one. Wish it had a case. And a Game Boy, another 3DS game, so that adds, I have now 2 in my collection, whoop whoop. But yeah, again, I wish I had a case, so I'll have to look for one of those. But yeah, and that's definitely, whenever I find a 3DS, I was definitely going to want Super Mario 3D World. So I hope you guys have been having as much luck as I have. This year has been amazing. Still no rare console yet. Last year I found that Sega Saturn, so I'm hoping to see if I can find something kind of rare to kind of show you guys. But yeah, let me know in the comments, in the comment section, if you want me to show off that Game Boy Advance Micro and, I get to test it out. Let me know what you guys want to see. I hope you guys have been having a great summer. For all my followers in the States, have a happy 4th of July this week. Remember, one man's trash and another man's loot. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.